Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a game review of Burnhouse Lane. It's an adventure puzzle kind of game. The developer and publisher is Harvester Games. It came out in 2022. It's very positive reviews and it's currently for £11.99 on Steam. Single player, family sharing, partial controller support, but you don't really need it, I suppose. 11 languages, and it's for Windows 7 to 10. Burnhouse Lane tells a story of Angie Weather, a one-foot-in-the-grave agency nurse attempting to complete 5 impossible tasks in order to win her life back. Solve puzzles, make friends and enemies, run, hide and fight in this dark adventure that'll take you on a trip to another world and back. So I've played most of this game. I'll explain why, very briefly, why I've not released the entire game and why I've not carried on for a couple of reasons. One, nothing to do with the game, but just me, and the other one to do with the game. So the actual premise of the game is the fact that you're turning up to look after this old dear, because that's what you do. You're a nurse, so you're like a living nurse looking after somebody. I'm not going to explain why she's feeling quite depressed, but it's that kind of, what's the point? What's the point in living anymore? But then she's looking after, I think, George, doing certain tasks for him. I think sandwich is one of them, and she ends up going to different places. If you've never played a Harvester game, or maybe you have, if you've ever seen, I've got them all on my channel, the previous games of Cat Lady, Lorelei, and I can never remember this second one, Downfall. So it's Cat Lady, Downfall, and Lorelei. You'll understand how the drawings go and how the darkness and the quite morbid style is of the games. They usually have a certain style. It's the same with this, but there's a little bit difference. It's not the same. It's not like a trilogy. Those were a trilogy. This isn't. So this is kind of like a standalone one, but it's still the same sort of style, if you know what I mean. There's just a few different things in there that are a little bit annoying. But the graphics are good. Again, if you've seen the other games, you'll know what I mean. If you want to find those other games, I've got all 3 playlists on my channel if you want to watch those. So if you just search for them, you'll be able to find Cat Lady, Downfall, and Lorelei. But yeah, the graphics are quite good. They are drawn, I would say, hand-drawn. You've got a few characters in there. Obviously, you've got Angie. You've got... I can't remember what the guy's name was now. There's a Welsh dude in there. George. There's a couple of other people as well. So you get to see all these other people, and you interact with them all like any kind of point-and-click kind of game. So you're sort of talking to them and doing the thing. You have what you say might influence the style of the game. It's the usual, which one shall I pick? I'll pick this word in here to ask this person or something like that. But then you have choices where you can do certain things, like you can find out something, the person has to tell you the truth about something. So, but you can only use this one card per, like, mission, as it were. But if you use it wrong, then, because you think, oh, cool, I've got this information, and then you think, oh, shit, I actually needed more than that. But that's all you've got. You're like, nuts. But you can't go back and do it all, as it were. Saving is the usual thing. You just find something to save to, and that's it. Like I say, it's quite morbid in certain things. The differences between the other ones is you've got a lot more of running, and like there was, I can't remember what it was. It was in the park or something. Some weird creature was after me. I had to keep running past it and going forward and past and forward and shooting this gun, which took me ages because it doesn't reload quickly and that kind of thing. Well, you didn't really get that in the other games. The issues for me, so for the reason why I stopped recording is because obviously every game I tend to play on Steam or Epic or wherever it is I'm playing these games, I record. Because for yourself it won't really matter, but for me I record, so I recorded, And so I found out that for a start, my recording program decided to remove my microphone halfway through, and I was like, "What?" But I didn't realise this until like I'd just done about another 3 hours or something, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was not happy. Also, my microphone was playing up as well, which wasn't exactly filling me with joy either. Hence the reason why for this microphone. But you'll know this by now because I'll have recorded quite a few. And then the second thing was, it was annoying me. There was a bit. I think there was one bit I was doing, and then there was the same thing again with this. Not this axe. Was it an axe? Yeah, it was an axe. You had to swing this axe. Now, normally when you swing an axe, you kind of like just swing it and that's it. But you have to, if you were running through these doors, you had to keep running. But then to swing it, you had to press, I think it was space bars to run, I think it was. And then you had to press another button and another button to swing it or something like this. But then you had to lift it above your head and then swing it down. And then lift it above your head and swing it down. And then swing it above your head and swing it down. And if you miss one of these swings down, because you know your keys are like going, I can't do it, then you're dead. So then you repeat it again, and again, and again, and again. And you say, oh my god, I'm driving myself nuts. And then you're killing this creature with the same sodding thing. And you're like, my god, the bar is not going down. You've used your bullet up already, so you've got to use your axe. And then you think, well, is there another way? So you search online to see what the walkthrough is, and apparently it takes about 100 hits with an axe, and you're like, are you taking the... So it's just, I gave up, because I thought, I literally, I was ready to just sling this game out the window. It was just driving me nuts. You never got that with the other ones. There was some things that gave you a bit of like, oh, come on, really? But nothing that was like this. This was just, no, just no. Don't put that kind of crap in. Or if you are, at least give it a chance that there might be something else that you can use. Or maybe you can swing the axe properly. But the whole story where I got to at that point was quite good. I mean, I can't remember how. I must have got quite a way. I don't have the game uploaded, so I can't really check how long it was. But I think I did a good percentage of the time, probably about like 70% of it at that point. But yeah, the whole thing was good. There was some interesting things. There's full-blown stories you can listen to. The guy from Norway was quite fun. So yeah, it's a good game. I would still say get it. I would definitely say get it. Be warned about that bit with the axe things. That you're gonna have to do that a lot. Maybe conserve your bullets. You'll know what I mean when you watch it. In other words, conserve that bullet. Yeah. When you get to a point in the game, don't use it. Wait to the next point. But yeah, it's an interesting game. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed watching and listening to this. Listening to the watching this game review of Burnhouse Lane. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty of other game reviews, quite a lot of horror type games. So you might be able to find something you like there. Like I say, I've got the other 3 of Harvester games, so you might be able to find those and enjoy those instead. Okay, well, thank you and goodbye.